Have you ever contemplated whether traveling after the age of 70 remains a prudent decision? While the prospect of exploring new destinations and immersing oneself in diverse cultures can be exhilarating, there are significant risks that many seniors fail to consider until they are confronted with them. As we age, our bodies and minds undergo transformations that can render travel more exhausting, unpredictable, and even perilous. Although some individuals may presume they can maintain the same pace as they did in their younger years, the reality is that travel after 70 introduces unique challenges that can transform a dream vacation into a stressful, if not life-threatening, ordeal. In this video, we will unveil 5 crucial reasons why traveling after 70 can be fraught with risks, ranging from unforeseen health emergencies to hidden financial pitfalls that can deplete one's savings. By the conclusion of this video, you will gain a comprehensive understanding of why travel at this stage of life demands heightened caution and what measures you can take to ensure safety if you still opt to embark on a journey. Stay with me until the end, as the final reason on our list is one that many seniors overlook, yet it stands as one of the most common ways individuals lose money, time, and peace of mind while traveling. Now, let us commence. Number 1, increased health risks and medical emergencies. One of the most pressing concerns when traveling after 70 is the heightened risk of sudden health complications. As we age, our bodies become increasingly unpredictable, and conditions such as heart disease, hypertension, and respiratory ailments can escalate into emergencies without warning. While accessing medical care at home is relatively straightforward, doing so while traveling, particularly in unfamiliar locales or foreign countries, can prove far more complex. A minor health issue that could have been easily managed at home may rapidly evolve into a serious, even life-threatening situation when one is far removed from their regular physician. For many seniors, the risk of a medical emergency is not merely theoretical, it is a very real possibility. Prolonged flights can elevate the risk of blood clots, commonly referred to as deep vein thrombosis. High altitudes can exert additional strain on the heart and lungs, particularly for those with pre-existing conditions. Even seemingly trivial factors such as dehydration or heat exhaustion can have a more pronounced impact in an unfamiliar climate. Furthermore, seniors are more susceptible to infections, meaning exposure to new bacteria and viruses in different regions can lead to unexpected illnesses. Consider the case of James, a 74-year-old avid traveler who embarked on a 2-week cruise with his wife, envisioning it as a relaxing way to explore new destinations without excessive physical exertion. However, on the 4th day of the voyage, he began experiencing severe chest pain. Although the ship's medical staff provided basic care, he required urgent hospitalization. Stranded in the middle of the ocean, he had to await an emergency evacuation to the nearest port, delaying critical treatment by several hours. Fortunately, he survived, but the experience left him deeply unsettled. What was intended to be a dream vacation turned into a harrowing ordeal, one that he later acknowledged could have been averted had he more carefully considered the risks. Medical insurance also presents a significant concern. Many seniors assume their regular health coverage will apply universally, only to discover too late that it does not extend to medical treatment in foreign countries. Without appropriate travel insurance, Hospital visits, emergency surgeries, and even basic medications can result in exorbitant out-of-pocket expenses. Some seniors have found themselves paying thousands of dollars merely to access necessary care while abroad. If you are over 70 and contemplating travel, it is imperative to consult your physician beforehand. Obtain a comprehensive health assessment, discuss potential risks, and ensure you have all necessary medications on hand. Additionally, research the healthcare system at your destination, and if traveling internationally, secure comprehensive travel insurance that covers emergency evacuations and hospital stays. When it comes to health, preparedness can mean the difference between a seamless journey and a catastrophic one. While maintaining health is paramount to enjoying life after 70, medical risks are not the sole reason travel can be hazardous. Number 2, increased exposure to infections and contaminants. One of the most frequently overlooked dangers of traveling after 70 is the heightened exposure to germs, viruses, and foodborne illnesses. Crowded airports, packed airplanes, public transportation, and unfamiliar restaurants create environments where bacteria and viruses thrive. For younger travelers, a minor cold or stomach bug may be a temporary inconvenience, but for seniors, such infections can lead to severe complications, hospitalizations, or even long-term health setbacks. A single trip can expose an older adult to more illnesses than they would typically encounter in months at home, and in some cases, their immune system may lack the strength to combat these threats effectively. As we age, our immune systems naturally weaken, making it more challenging to recover from infections. Respiratory illnesses, in particular, pose a significant risk to older adults. Studies have shown that seniors are more likely to develop complications from influenza, pneumonia, and even common colds, especially when exposed to new strains in different parts of the world. Airplanes, in particular, serve as breeding grounds for germs. Passengers are often seated in close proximity, breathing recycled air for extended periods. Moreover, since individuals from across the globe traverse airports daily, it is easy to encounter viruses to which one's body has no prior exposure. Food and water safety further compound the issue. While many travelers are eager to sample local cuisines in foreign countries, unfamiliar ingredients, spices, and cooking methods can lead to digestive distress for seniors. Foodborne illnesses such as norovirus, E. coli, and salmonella can have a more severe impact on older adults, resulting in prolonged illness, dehydration, and a significantly weakened immune system. Additionally, while locals may have developed immunity to certain bacteria in their water supply, travelers often lack such protection. Consuming tap water or eating salads washed in local water can lead to serious gastrointestinal infections. Public restrooms, hotel rooms, and rental cars are additional environments where germs linger. Many assume that visibly clean spaces are safe, but surfaces such as doorknobs, seatbelts, and tray tables are rarely disinfected as thoroughly as necessary. Seniors who rely on mobility aids like canes or walkers face even greater risks as they frequently touch public surfaces for balance. So, how can seniors safeguard themselves if travel is unavoidable? Taking extra precautions is essential. Wearing a mask in crowded areas, washing hands frequently, and carrying hand sanitizer can help mitigate the risk of contracting harmful germs. Consuming only bottled or filtered water, avoiding raw foods in unfamiliar settings, and opting for well-cooked meals can help prevent foodborne illnesses. For those traveling internationally, obtaining recommended vaccines and carrying essential medications for stomach issues or respiratory infections is imperative. While maintaining health while traveling is achievable, it demands vigilance, preparation, and a robust immune system. However, health risks are not the sole concern. There is another significant reason why traveling after 70 can become more of a burden than a joy. A factor that impacts not only your health, but also your finances and peace of mind. If you are still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you are here. Additionally, if you have not yet subscribed, I highly recommend doing so and turning on the notification bell to ensure you do not miss any future videos. Your support enables us to continue creating meaningful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let us proceed. Number 3, travel fatigue and recovery challenges. Traveling may seem exhilarating, but for individuals over 70, the physical toll can far exceed expectations. Long flights, early check-ins, unpredictable schedules, and hours of walking can lead to exhaustion that is difficult to recover from. Unlike in younger years, when a good night's sleep could fully rejuvenate the body, older adults often find that fatigue lingers for days or even weeks after a trip. When the body is fatigued, everything else suffers. Immune function weakens, coordination deteriorates, and the risk of illness or injury increases significantly. One of the most significant challenges seniors face while traveling is disrupted sleep. Sleeping in an unfamiliar bed, dealing with noisy hotel environments, or adjusting to different time zones can make it nearly impossible to achieve proper rest. Sleep deprivation is not merely about feeling tired. It impairs mental sharpness, weakens the immune system, and even elevates the risk of heart problems. Studies have shown that seniors traveling across multiple time zones often require more time to adjust, meaning jet lag can persist much longer than anticipated. This prolonged exhaustion can transform an otherwise enjoyable trip into a draining experience, leaving travelers feeling depleted rather than rejuvenated. Another issue is the physical strain associated with travel. Sitting for extended periods on planes, buses, or trains can lead to stiff muscles, swollen joints, and an increased risk of blood clots. For seniors with arthritis or circulation issues, prolonged travel times can cause discomfort that persists long after the journey concludes. Even upon arriving at the destination, the physical demands of sightseeing, carrying luggage, and keeping up with scheduled activities can quickly become overwhelming. What begins as an exciting vacation can swiftly devolve into a struggle to maintain pace. Consider the case of Richard, a 75-year-old man who had always loved traveling. After retiring, he and his wife planned a 2-week overseas vacation, assuming it would be as enjoyable as their trips in earlier years. However, after a 10-hour flight, navigating a crowded airport, and adjusting to a 6-hour time difference, Richard felt exhausted before the trip had even begun. By the second day, he struggled to walk long distances, stay alert during tours, and found himself needing frequent breaks. By the time he adjusted, it was almost time to return home, and he spent the following weeks recovering from the trip rather than relishing his memories. Maintaining a balanced diet and proper hydration levels also poses a challenge for seniors. While traveling, many destinations offer unfamiliar foods that can cause digestive issues, and staying hydrated while on the move is often overlooked. Dehydration alone can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and confusion, making even simple activities feel like a struggle. Combined with poor sleep and physical strain, it is easy to understand why many seniors feel worse after a trip rather than refreshed. If travel is unavoidable, seniors should plan ample rest days, stay hydrated, and avoid overloading their schedules with back-to-back activities. Opting for shorter flights with layovers to allow movement, packing nutritious snacks, and scheduling naps can help mitigate exhaustion. Most importantly, recognizing personal limits and adjusting travel plans accordingly is crucial. A vacation should be enjoyable, not an experience that requires weeks of recovery. While the physical toll of travel is a significant concern for seniors, it is not the only hidden danger. Number 4, higher risk of falls and injuries. One of the most significant dangers of traveling after 70 is the increased risk of falls and injuries. As we age, our balance, reflexes, and bone density naturally decline, making us more susceptible to accidents. While a minor stumble at home might not seem consequential, a fall while traveling, especially in an unfamiliar environment, can result in broken bones, hospital stays, or even permanent mobility issues. The reality is that a single fall can alter the course of a senior's life, transforming what was meant to be a relaxing trip into a painful and costly ordeal. Many seniors fail to realize how different travel environments can be from what they are accustomed to. Hotels, cruise ships, and historic sites often feature uneven floors, poorly lit staircases, or slippery surfaces that increase the likelihood of falls. Some destinations lack adequate accessibility accommodations, meaning simple activities like boarding a bus or walking on cobblestone streets can become unexpected hazards. In many places, emergency medical services are not as prompt or advanced as they are at home, meaning even minor injuries can take longer to treat, increasing the risk of complications. Take the case of Linda, a 78-year-old woman who had always dreamed of visiting Europe. She was in excellent shape for her age and walked regularly in her neighborhood without issues. However, upon arriving in Italy and navigating the steep, uneven streets, she quickly realized it was more challenging than anticipated. One evening, while stepping off a curb in a dimly lit alley, she lost her footing and fell, breaking her hip. She was rushed to a local hospital where doctors informed her she needed surgery. Not only did she have to cut her trip short, but she also spent months recovering after returning home. What was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime became an experience she wished she had never undertaken. Fatigue further exacerbates the risk of falls. Traveling often involves long days, irregular meal schedules, and disrupted sleep patterns, all of which can impair balance and coordination. When the body is tired, reaction times slow, increasing the likelihood of missteps or stumbles. For seniors with arthritis or joint pain, extended walks through airports, train stations, or tourist sites can cause swelling and discomfort, further elevating the risk of losing stability. To reduce the risk of falls, seniors should choose destinations with good accessibility, avoid areas with uneven terrain, and always wear proper footwear. Using walking sticks, supportive shoes, and ensuring adequate rest can also make a significant difference. Above all, recognizing personal limitations is essential, as no trip is worth compromising long-term mobility and independence. If you are still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you are here. If you have not yet subscribed, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on future content. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful material to inform and inspire you. Now, let us move forward. Number 5, travel insurance and financial risks. One of the most unexpected dangers of traveling after 70 is not solely related to health. It is the financial risks that accompany it. Many seniors assume that if they encounter a problem while traveling, they can rely on their insurance or personal savings. However, the reality is that travel-related medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and even financial scams can deplete one's bank account faster than anticipated. For many seniors, a single unforeseen event can transform a well-planned trip into a financial nightmare, leaving them with overwhelming expenses and stress. One of the most significant financial risks is the cost of medical care abroad. Many seniors do not realize that their regular health insurance often does not cover treatment in foreign countries. This means that if you fall ill or sustain an injury while traveling, you could be responsible for thousands of dollars in medical bills. Even in countries where healthcare is more affordable, emergency medical evacuations, such as being airlifted to a hospital, can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Without adequate travel insurance, seniors may face the dilemma of paying exorbitant out-of-pocket expenses or going without necessary care. Another issue is trip cancellations. Many seniors book trips months in advance, assuming they will be in good health when the time comes. However, life is unpredictable, and health conditions can arise suddenly, necessitating the postponement or cancellation of a trip altogether. Unfortunately, many airlines, hotels, and cruise lines enforce strict policies that do not permit refunds for last-minute cancellations. This means seniors can lose thousands of dollars if they are forced to alter their plans without adequate trip insurance. Recovering these funds can be nearly impossible. Beyond medical expenses and cancellations, there is another significant financial risk: scams and fraud. Seniors are frequently targeted by scammers who exploit travelers through tactics such as fake taxi services, overcharging for goods, or even elaborate schemes designed to steal credit card information. Many scammers specifically target older adults who appear unfamiliar with their surroundings, knowing they are less likely to detect a scam in real time. In some cases, criminals take advantage of seniors by offering fraudulent vacation deals that turn out to be nothing more than expensive traps. Consider the case of George, a 76-year-old man who had always been cautious with his finances. He booked a dream vacation to a tropical island, ensuring he saved diligently for every aspect of the trip. However, upon arrival, he discovered that the hotel he had booked did not exist. He had fallen victim to an online scam, and by the time he realized it, his money was gone. With nowhere to stay, he had to scramble to find alternative accommodations, paying double his budget just to secure a place to sleep. What should have been a relaxing getaway turned into a stressful financial ordeal that haunted him long after he returned home. So, how can seniors protect themselves? First, always verify whether your health insurance covers international travel. If it does not, invest in a comprehensive travel insurance plan that includes coverage for medical emergencies and trip cancellations. Second, when booking a trip, use only reputable companies and avoid deals that seem too good to be true. Third, exercise extra caution with your finances while traveling. Avoid carrying large amounts of cash. Be vigilant about who has access to your credit card information, and never share personal financial details with strangers. While travel can be exciting, these financial risks underscore the need for heightened caution after the age of 70. The potential for unexpected costs, the threat of losing money to scams, and the unpredictability of health emergencies make travel a gamble that not every senior is prepared to take. However, does this mean seniors should never travel again? Not necessarily. In this discussion, we have explored 5 major reasons why traveling after 70 comes with significant risks. Risks that many seniors fail to consider until they are confronted with them firsthand. From unexpected health emergencies and injuries to exhaustion, infections, and financial pitfalls, each of these challenges has the potential to transform what should be a relaxing vacation into an overwhelming, even dangerous experience. While travel may seem like an exciting way to spend retirement, the reality is that after a certain age, it requires far more planning, caution, and awareness than it did in younger years. However, this does not mean seniors should abandon travel altogether. Instead, it suggests that the approach to travel must evolve. Rather than embarking on exhausting long-haul flights, stressful tours, or risky destinations, seniors may benefit from choosing closer, safer options that place less strain on the body. Exploring local attractions, taking shorter trips, or selecting destinations with easy access to medical care can significantly enhance safety and enjoyment. Travel should enrich life, not create new problems that persist long after the journey ends. If you or a loved one is considering travel after 70, take a moment to carefully evaluate the potential challenges. Is your health stable enough to handle the trip? Do you have the appropriate travel insurance to safeguard against financial risks? Have you chosen a destination that is safe and accessible for your needs? While these questions may not seem thrilling to ask, answering them honestly can prevent unnecessary stress and hardship in the future. Ultimately, longevity is not just about adding years to life. It is about ensuring those years are lived with quality, independence, and peace of mind. If avoiding unnecessary travel means staying healthier and safer, then it is worth reconsidering the risks before booking that next flight. Thank you for joining us today. We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned from this video and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so do not hesitate to share them. Reading your comments provides us with motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support enables us to continue creating meaningful content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.